All right, so welcome back. And before we get started, this video came out just before that big drop. You can see big drop is coming soon. SanDisk, Micron, SMH ETF, and boy oh boy, did we get that, guys? Did we get that big drop? Absolutely, we did. Trap is set. Massive bull trap was setting up for the market, and what happened? We took a massive beating today in the market, and everything, especially software names and tech related stocks, they were going down big. We also have lots of earnings. AMD with good earnings did not stay up. This thing was down, I think, $40+ today. Then we got more earnings. Uber that actually reported earnings. We also have earnings from Google right now, but the spending went higher. So I think Google is down right now. I think at least I saw it was down. QCOM also down. Tomorrow we have also big earnings, Amazon. So a lot of earnings here that's coming up. We got Roblox, and then we have Msft are also reporting earnings tomorrow night, which I would like to see what Mr. Saylor has to say because he's still buying the Bitcoin bag and just holding those. Fear and greed index on fear 40. Stock market, you can see there is not much news around it. Today, advancing 46, declining 50. So wasn't really that bad. Dow was up despite all that. And this is another trade that you're not going to see in this video. We shorted Dow again today at 496 and we rode this thing down again, and then it came back up. So we got out for nice profit, and then the stock or the ETF came back up. Nasdaq down 1.51%. This one I played myself. S&P I played myself, which is down 0.5%. Russell is another one that I did not touch today, down 0.86%. 11 sectors, you can see real estate led the way on top. Energy, it just, I mean, this thing is extremely overbought. Just kept going up. Consumer defensive is another one that's just, going up. Healthcare. Look at technology and communication services, consumer cyclical. These are taking a massive hit right now. And you'll see that in the stock market map. I mean, look at this mass. Meta down over 3%. Google 2%, Amazon 2.5%, Tesla almost 4%. So trader not helping traders anymore. You can see the price target of 500 to 800. Well, we're sitting at 400. Apple was up today big time, and I think that's actually saving the market. Look at the beat down here. Palantir and Oracle. I mean, my God, Palantir just gave up on everything. Microsoft extremely oversold, a little bit of bounce today, 0.73%. Nvidia for the fourth day in a row, it was down again today over 3%. AMU, and this is the one I was going to show you guys a little bit later on. Then you're going to see that AMU down 10%. It was down even more. And you can see these names right here, STX and WDC. This one I played 280 puts, and this thing paid a lot of money today. But when you look at the market, it's not some sort of a market where you would say like this is a crash because there is still a lot of green out there, right? So what market did today, I mean, it was just a dip, and it was just I guess some of these tech related stocks and then semis and software names got hit big time. Some industrials name, but this is another one that we played. Caterpillar was absolutely awesome, hitting a brand new all-time high, getting a short position and riding this thing down was absolutely great today. But energy sector, guys, again, Chevron and XOM putting up a show, but I think this show is about to get over, and we'll talk about it possibly in another video. But let's get started with Apple stock, since Apple is up over 2% today. On Apple stock, it's up 2.60%. So Apple was pretty nice today. And I kept some puts here on Apple stock. You can see, actually, I was busy trading other stuff. Then I saw Apple just going absolutely ballistic, where Triple Q and S&P was just getting crushed. I got some puts right here at 278. And then look at this drop right here, guys. Almost down to 272. And this is where I took profit and kept some runners, but those runners are still up and we could be getting paid on those tomorrow as well. Right now it's down a little bit. I think it's going to come down here at 270, maybe even lower in next few sessions. So Apple is doing really good right here, and that is actually holding up this entire market. Imagine Apple going down too, Microsoft going down. Who's going to save the market? SNDK? I don't think so, right? So here on Apple, key support 272, and the gap fill reversal can happen. If we can get over 277, watch out for 280. 272 breaks, then you're going to see 268, 265 on Apple. On AMD, it's down 17% on the day. So massive beat down here on AMD. And you can see we came to that low down here, 199, and found support and pretty much closed right at that support. I'm going to take off this wedge pattern. We don't need that anymore. We had a fake breakout to the upside. And this is looking like exactly what we have on Microsoft. Double top look. And if we break under 200, which we are doing right now, we could see a further drop all the way down to 193, maybe even down to 182, and then there is a gap at 170. And that is where I would like to get in, especially if that dip comes tomorrow or any day in near future. To the upside, this thing has to hold 200, then you're going to see possibly a dead cat bounce. And I mean, it's not going to go too far, maybe up to 217, 222. That's all I see, even if we get some sort of a reversal in the short term. And here's my X account. And if you guys are on there, definitely give me a follow. And there is no subscription, nothing here. It's totally free. And you can always ask me a question if you're serious right here, and I will answer you right here on X. Now, a couple of things I want to share with you guys. And that's why I did not do any updates yesterday on mega caps or the stock market or even SNDK and all that, right? Look at this from 2 days ago. This was before the big pump. And I know people will say a lot of things when the video comes out. But at the end of the day, when I have 20 plus years of experience, this is what you're going to see from me. You can see MU, Micron, SanDisk, SMH. Big drop is coming soon. What happened? Fast forward, you guys saw what happened today, and even yesterday it actually started, and that was just as a beginning of the drop. And today, massive drop on these. Now, here's another one, and this is the big mega cap. Trap is set. We went to all-time highs again almost. Dow hitting an all-time high. And since then, what happened, guys? This video came out, after market recovered on Monday. And what happened after that? Today, you guys saw big selling. Now, not only that, especially people that are serious. And if you're not serious, just skip this video. You don't even have to hit like button or anything. If you're not serious, just forget about it. If you're serious and you want to do this with me, then definitely check out these trades. First of all, this is from yesterday. I'm not even going to show you guys because that's too many to show you today. These were trades that we took. These were swing trades. This one was a day trade. SLB, what happened here? Did we get there yesterday? 80 plus. And then did we come down to 75? Yes, it did. This was a really nice day trade on SLB. Look at this right here, guys. SMH puts, and I would say I'm unlucky that I actually sold yesterday, but then again I bought calls today and those paid. SPY puts 680. What happened? Fast forward today. KRE, that's one that actually paid and still holding a lot of puts right here. And then if you look at this one here, this was even better on SMH, where these were 400 puts going deep in the money. Not only that, guys, you guys saw that before my account. It was up 500 plus percent last year. And this year, we're into just January. And it's up. Today's update, I don't have it here. This was from yesterday. It's over 100% already. It's at 73 from yesterday. And as of my trades today, over 100%. And when you look at it, it just second month of the year and already at 100%. And I'm talking about trading today. Not only that, these folks right here, these are real traders right here. I do have some fake traders. I'm not gonna talk about them because they only look, they don't do anything, they don't buy anything. They just, I don't know what they're doing. They're just watching. These are real traders from my trades that actually making money. Yesterday, SNDK, SLB, right here you can see SPY puts, KRE. KRE is still holding. Bunch of puts right here that actually paid. And then SPY, you can see more SPY here. Caterpillar was another one that, I can show you a little bit here, guys. I'm not going to go too much into details. Caterpillar was absolutely rocket right here that we took. And this is DIA that we took today. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys right here. FedEx, we are in puts. This play is going to pay big money right here. It's gonna get down to that 330 range, but we have enough time. So if you want to do this and you're really serious about trading, then definitely head over to Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. And if you're not serious, I'm sorry, this video is not for you. On Microsoft, it's up 0.72%, and you can see, I mean, this thing cannot even stay up, but it's getting pretty frothy to the downside, oversold. You can see RSI 29. Yesterday was even lower, and today we got a little bit of bounce here, nothing big, almost up to 420. We did not even fill the gap and immediately went down. So Microsoft here, you can see the next key support, which is holding, which is the lower band at 909, and then we're gonna get into that gap, which is at 396. To the upside, like I said, if it comes up and fills the gap at 422, can hold that as a support, we could see some upside, but I'm not even going to talk about it until we do that here on Microsoft. On Amazon, stock is down 2.36%, so Amazon down to that trend line, and if this gives up here, guys, Amazon, there's going to be a lot of trouble for this stock. You're going to see a drop down to 230, maybe even 223, down to 215. They do have earnings coming out tomorrow night. And if they have some good earnings and good guidance, we should see Amazon going back up to the upside. There will be resistance for tomorrow at 236, 240, 242, and then we can talk about possibly going into 250s. On Google, stock it's up 4%. So Google was actually down and now it's back up, and that is what's running the market. But if you look at it, we had a move up to 350, we dropped, and we just came back. So pretty much at break even, I would say. But after hour, I mean, it is showing some strength, and the earnings are out. And I guess I didn't even look at it, but I think the AI spending was higher. So this would be something on my short list for tomorrow if only the stock stays up. If it's down and gives up all the gains, then I'm not touching it. I would be touching it maybe around, I would say, close to 350. That would be my, place where I would take a short position on Google because it's been running for a while, and I think there is time for everything where Google is going to give up some of those gains at some point, just like we saw on other stocks. So I'm not going to talk about support and resistance here, Google, because nobody knows where the heck this thing is going to open. I think we're going to do that tomorrow night, guys. On Nvidia, stock is down 3.41%, and now it's up to 177. So with Google's earnings, some of these stocks are actually up after hour, but we'll see if the gains can hold up tomorrow. But this is the key zone, and let me just put a line here because we need to do that. In case the stock breaks down and takes out this low at 170, I mean, you can see time and time we came down here, found support, found support, found support, and now again down to this key zone. We're actually trading below the lower Bollinger Band, which is very rare for a big stock like Nvidia. So now it's at 177. I was expecting this retracement back up to that lower band. If we can hold up at 177 tomorrow, maybe 176, we should see a move towards 180, maybe even 184. But keep that in mind. Playing Nvidia, they do have earnings coming out end of this month, and this is going to be a big one to watch for also. On Meta, it's down 3.28%. So Meta, that gap fill reversal happened, and now we are filling this gap. Now, question here, is it going to hold up that 664 zone right here? Looks like it did intraday. We didn't get quite down to 664, but it was there. And now it's up almost 1%. So tomorrow, it's going to be a day to watch if this thing can actually hold up around 664 and takes out 682. That would be a bullish indication for more upside here on Meta. Maybe we go back up to that earnings high right here over 738, but that's a big shot from here. But we all know that Meta is a big mover, and if he wants to move, it can definitely deliver. But if it breaks under 64, we could be going into 653, 638, and much, much lower. Don't forget about this gap down here. On Tesla stock is down nearly 4%. So I just have a question to all of you guys out there. I know you don't watch my videos all the time, and I'm not the only guy who's putting out videos, but there are also really loyal supporters of my channel. I do appreciate you guys, and you always watch and support my channel because you know what I can deliver and what I do. And people that are just putting out videos out there, tons of them, putting out price target 500, 550, 800 on Tesla. Well, it looks like it's not happening anytime soon. As a matter of fact, since that video came out about 800 on Tesla, the stock now at 400. Well, not even 400, 399 came today, guys. So, these types of FOMO traders that are putting out garbage out there, and then you go and watch and you buy it. You think that guy is better? And just because the stock is coming down and I've been calling it, now I'm the bad dude. It's just insane how people think, stock is overbought, the stock is overvalued. And now Elon Musk is doing IPO on SpaceX. I mean, he's got his work cut out with a bunch of companies, and I don't think he's paying too much attention to this stock right now, and especially into Tesla as a car company, right? He doesn't even call Tesla car company anymore. He likes to call it, uh, you know, tech company, right? And Tesla right now definitely not having a good time. And I think it makes sense that we come back here and retest this breakout, and that's going to be around 360, 375, and we could be going down there at some point, maybe even lower, right? So to the upside, right now it's getting a bit frothy. If you're trying to short this, I would not touch this right here. Tesla, it's due for a bounce. You can see it's trading actually below the lower Bollinger Band. So if this thing continues, the next big level to watch around 382, 375, 368 gap fill. To the upside, it can retrace lower Bollinger Band around 410. We can possibly see a move by Friday at 420 if it can hold up over 400. All right, so Broadcom is down nearly 4%, and now it's up big time right after closing. But if you look at my screen, we talked about it in my video that you're gonna see that gap fill reversal here. And we actually went through that gap quickly, and what happened? We came right back up. As a matter of fact, me and one of my Patreon member, we actually were live and we took a trade. He actually called it out, not even myself. And this is awesome. I mean, this was pretty much the dip that we needed. We caught right here 300, and this thing came back up and still going. So here on Broadcom tomorrow, 324 breaks. We could see 330 to the downside. Key support to watch right here, right about 308 where we closed. Underneath that, we could be going down even more, but looks like we could be going up here on Broadcom after filling this gap to the downside. Oh, here on Netflix, we're not gonna talk about it too much. Still flat, doing nothing really, and we actually made a bar-to-bar new low. It was around 79 bucks, nothing really big. So Netflix, you want to see this downtrend breaking. So that would be going over, I would say 85, and so far we're just not there. But trust me when I say this, there is gonna be a big rally. Microsoft gets to 400, 396. There is gonna be a big rally, and this one just brewing. There is going to be a big rally coming in near future, and the stock is just slowly going down. And once we get that reversal candle, which we talked about it before in my channel, maybe a big bullish engulfing candle like this one, a hammer type candle with lots of volume on it, that's when you're going to see Netflix putting in a bottom and heading higher. So right now, there is not much to talk about it. Now, I'm not going to do another update on some of these names like SNDK, but have a look at it, guys. I know a lot of you guys did watch that video, and I hope you guys made money because look at that drop today. It came down to this low of 582. And look at the top yesterday. Again, it was over $700 a piece. Still, I think we could be trading somewhere around 3 to 286. And that's going to come whether you like it or not because this thing is extremely overvalued and way, way too high. Here's another one, AMU. Right now it's up with Google. I don't know. And Broadcom, it's up, I think 3 4%. But look at the drop that came in today, guys. Huge. $365. So pretty much gave away almost $100. That is a big drop. We went through that trend line and this thing had a massive drop. I think I did show you guys this chart before and you can see what happened today. We could be going there, that 347. But as of right now, after that big down day, we could see some sort of a reversal here on AMU.